Hey everybody, I'm Rita Hickman and I help women who are want to go. Today we're talking about anxiety caused by a narcissist and anxiety in life because everybody else feels how anxious you are. Even though you manage your anxiety well and tell anybody about it, many people can still feel it, and this is affecting your life. So if you're finding that people are reacting to you differently, then the fact that you may be carrying around not able to process through. Emotions end up in your nervous system and creating a level of tension and anxiety that walkers freak out all the time because they're so unpredictable with their emotions. What do you do with that anxiety? New experiences. So is our nervous system gets to a point where we can't trust anybody. Trust becomes a big issue. And in reality, there's lots of people who are kind and understanding and compassionate and supportive and nurturing. Ton of problem is your anxiety. This is one of those weird things. In your anxiety, it repels who are people who are more narcissistic. So it's important to get your anxiety sorted out. And the best way to do it is consciously creating relationships with people. Because narcissism tends to isolate us, makes us feel very alone, makes us feel very trapped, like there's nobody to talk to. And so we start to believe, and our brain starts to believe, that we can't trust anybody because the only people in our life are constantly freaking out on us and making us feel anxious, who are safe and who are most important parts of a therapy relationship is the relationship itself. And true with just about anything. The relationship is the most important part. So that's the part that does the healing. That's the part that does the... So if you want to start rewiring your anxiety, you actually need to find who you feel are safe in a new way. You can start to understand what it looks like and feels like to be kind and to say they're volatile. You start to get new experiences, are able to manage their emotions and don't go off the rails every time that the weather changes. So if you want to your anxiety, you have to do it very intentionally and consciously. And a big part of that is taking the time to new relationships with people that are generally trustworthy. Don't wait for people to come into your life. Go to a group, look around, keep your mouth shut for a while. Don't get attracted to the first people who you, because they'll usually be toxic and have problems of their own. Observe, watch, and then after that, kind of look around. Want to get to know better, and then ask them for coffee or ask it there and talk for a while and get to know them even better. Because you wire the beliefs that people aren't trustworthy is to have relationships, which means you have to start with people who are trustworthy in the first place. Because a narcissist has trained your nervous place and you can't trust anybody, and that's just not true. So if you're having these reactions, if you're afraid to get out there, if you're struggling, you can't trust anybody, the way to do that is to rewire your worthy relationship. If it's family, if it's friends, if that's awesome, but you have to get back to having real connection with people who are not toxic and not narcissistic. So there's people that jump into your life because they tend to be more imbalanced. But what you can do is sit and wait and watch and then decide which people that you want to have new experiences. Tell them this: I'm in a narcissistic relationship. I'm trying to learn how to have better relationships with someone that seems to be healthy. Can I get to know you better? Okay. So if you're anxious and tense and knotted up, then I want the people that have a high likelihood of having people in them, and watch and wait and observe and start to talk to some of them, fairly balanced, and just talk to them. Just tell them what's going on, on a way, vet them out. A lot of people who are kind and who know how to have good relationships. A lot of people who hot luck. You can't just take whatever the universe sends you, but lots of people are, so you actually have to look for them. And when you do this, when you start to get new positive experiences of love and connection and caring, when that happens, the anxiety starts. Only the narcissist that's in your life. Now you have many more, dozens of experiences of kindness and love and generosity where you can trust people. You have to learn how to trust people again, but the way to do it is to start finding people who are trustworthy and developing a relationship with them. So, your homework assignment for the week, hang out with. And then one of their meetings, don't jump in right away, watch, look around, kind of vet people out, talk to a few people. Slow. Because when you find the right people with, it's a miracle. Because they're able to help change all of that baggage and all that's making you feel anxious, okay? So if you feel stuck, if you don't know how to do this, reach out. I've got a coaching group that I'm running. It's a whole introductory thing because I'm taking it to be a really good price. Monthly subscription where you get tons of daily support, weekly support, monthly support, and online support, where you don't have to do this by yourself anymore. So if you feel stuck, reach out. We'll get you going with a strategy call or directing you towards the group. And I hope you have a great day. I'll talk to you later.